What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the MichiganAmbushoutdoors.com YouTube page. And in this week's video, we're going to be talking about the best blind for the run and gun turkey hunter. Now, if you're like myself and you're primarily hunting public ground, there's a good chance that you're bouncing around from location to location. And unfortunately, not all locations are going to have the best coverage. And that's where utilizing a blind is definitely going to increase your chances of success when harvesting a mature tom. Now, I've used a variety of blinds over the years, but again, falling back to that run and gun hunting style, I was looking for something that was small, lightweight, easy to set up, and extremely packable. And that's when I came across this Ameristep Throwdown turkey blind. Now, this thing is a 3-panel blind. It is marketed as a 2-person blind, but I would argue if you'd really have enough space to fit 2 grown men behind here. Now, if you're hunting with your wife or your kids, you could probably get away with it. Now, this thing, when packed up, is only 21 inches long from point to point, and then it's 4 inches wide at the widest point, which is right here up at the hubs. Now, when this thing is fully deployed in a straight wall configuration, it's going to be 87 inches wide, and then it's only 29 inches tall. So it is a very short, small blind. So if you're planning on sitting on a chair or a bucket, you're really not going to be able to get away with that. What I do when I use this blind is I just carry in a seat pad with me, put my back up against the tree so I can slouch a little bit, and it puts that blind basically at mouth level and gives me the ability to clearly see over the top of it while still remaining concealed. Now, this blind does use Ameristep's patented hub design, which has everything integrated into the hubs. So once you go to set this blind up, you just lay it flat, push down on these hubs, it locks the blind in place, and then it has integrated ground stakes. So everything that you need is in the blind. So you don't need anything, you don't need to carry anything additional out into the field to utilize this and to set this up. Now, the setup on this blind is very, very quick. Like, you can set this thing up in seconds, and then you can also take it down in seconds. So again, going back to that run and gun style hunting, if you need to change locations, you can quickly do so without making a ton of noise. So this thing is only 2 pounds, so it's light enough and small enough to where you could actually carry this thing in, or you could actually slip it into your turkey vest, or if you're running like a whitetail style backpack, this thing would definitely fit into the main compartment of that pack. I ran a Kafaru Striker XL this year, and it fit perfectly right into that side Nalgene pocket, and I was able to secure it with the suspension straps, and that thing didn't go anywhere. Now, a couple neat features of this thing, and I'm not sure if Ameristep intended it to be this way, but one feature is this Velcro strap. If you're like me and you're running decoys, you know that these stakes, if you don't have them secured properly, as you're walking in, they're constantly clinking. So I just put these in on the blind and then just wrap that Velcro strap around there real tight, and it secures them, keeps me from losing them, and then the main thing is it keeps them from rattling as I'm walking in. Now, the next really neat thing about this is once this blind is fully deployed, the top of the stakes almost make like an X configuration, and what I've used that for in the past is basically a barrel rest. So I'll set the barrel of my gun on there, I'll put the butt of my shotgun up on the top of my shoulder, and that gives me the ability to use both hands. So if I need to hit my slate call or a box call or reposition the camera, and then when I need to transition to the gun to make a shot, I can just slide that forward and get into position, and the blind still conceals all of that. So like I said, I've had turkeys anywhere from 7 to 32 yards, and I've never been busted while utilizing this blind. So it is really an awesome setup. Now, the blind is offered in 2 different types of camo patterns. You can get it in mossy oak, which I have here, or you can get this in a Realtree Extra, but for whatever reason, that Realtree Extra really jacks up the price. It prices it at like $72, which is totally unreasonable in my opinion. So I would just get the mossy oak, and I will put a link in the description below in case you guys are interested in checking this out and purchasing it. But again, I would just go with the mossy oak. It also has like a little bit of a 3D effect to it, or 3D design, being that it has leaf cutouts. So if the wind's blowing, the leaves are blowing, and it makes it look a little more realistic. But like I said, overall, super awesome blind. Definitely, if you're a run and gun turkey hunter, I would highly, highly recommend that you guys check out this blind. I do feel that it will increase your success rate when harvesting birds. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, comments, please drop them below. And then if you guys have not checked out the MichiganAmbushOutdoors.com webpage, please go over there, check that out. Let me know what you guys think of it. And then while you're there, make sure you guys pick up some merch, either hats, shirts, or beanies. Your guys' purchases of that merch greatly supports this channel and keeps us doing what we're doing. And then until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys later.